Hello, Flat Earth researchers, debaters and debunkers. I'd like to share a theory, an idea, not a claim, about stars above a level stationary Earth. And we can see here something very similar to what we see when we look up at the stars with a good camera, and that appears to be something that's either shining through or reflected on water. Many people have pointed this out before. I'm not the first, but I'd just like to add an idea to it. What you can see here is, of course, a lot of distortion, and that's because the wind is blowing on the pool of water that's reflecting the light. So here's the idea, is that I'm in the shade at the moment. That pool of water, or the dog bowl really, is in the sun, so the sunlight's reflecting off of it and giving us this lovely pattern on the ceiling, or firmament if you like, and I'm in the dark. So the sun has gone away, it's somewhere over there, okay, so it's shining down and reflecting this water up to the firmament. So perhaps the stars above a stationary level Earth are simply that, where the sun is now shining down on a body of water somewhere further away from our current location in the dark, and that reflection is bouncing back up onto this ceiling, or firmament if you like. So this would make sense as far as the stars changing their position throughout the year. Day by day we see the stars in a different position, and that could be because we know that the sun takes a varying path throughout the year, perhaps doing concentric circles in a kind of corkscrew fashion. So every day the sun will be in a slightly different location, so the angle of incidence of reflection this would be different. This would change day by day, just as we see when we look at the stars, which only come out at night. Yeah, so they don't have to be bodies of anything emitting light. They could simply be reflections of bodies of water in the distance that are reflecting sunlight. And as the sun travels away, then the stars move across the sky, because the angle of reflection is constantly changing. And of course right now you can see that it's the reflection is becoming distorted because it's a little bit windy. Yeah, wind is disturbing the surface. So if the wind is disturbing the surface of some body of water in the distance, that reflection will be something like this. But when it calms down like this, then you'll get a lot smoother image, and that is what we see when people look up at the stars with good cameras. They see something like this, which then appears to be disturbed, and of course it's not what's going on up there, it's what's going on the reflective surface of the water in the distance away from me in the dark. All right, hopefully that's some food for thought. Again, it's not a claim, it's an idea that fits. It's an explanation that fits with a sun moving away from us on a level stationary plane, and the angle of reflection changing as the sun moves away, and by the next day it's going to be in a different position. So the stars that could be reflections of bodies of water are also going to appear in a different location. All right, beautiful, isn't it? Thank you very much. Click subscribe and the bell icon if you'd like to receive notifications of new videos from Phuket Word.